morning, good evening, good afternoon. My name is Marcos, aka LeoErebus, and today I'm joined by Eddie, Nick, and Darlena. How are y'all doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing excellent.
Same here. Slow day, but hey.
What about you, Nick? How are you doing? Even though we're brothers.
I'm doing alright. Just had a lot of stuff to do today and other things we had to do, so it kept getting in the way of things.
Yeah, but right now we have some one-on-one time with our friends here. So hopefully it'll go good,
Yeah.
So I don't know about all of y'all, but I'm a big fan of MMORPGs. Like, I've been playing them since I was a kid. RuneScape, World of Warcraft, we've all heard them. But I want to know...
Don't forget Cabal, dude.
You're not wrong. I did forget, though. But do y'all like playing MMORPGs?
Give it the whole Dora the Explorer 3 seconds.
What?
You've never seen Dora the Explorer when Dora's talking to the
okay.
audience?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You made it sound like you're talking directly to the audience, and that's the first thing that came to mind.
I was like, is this like a new quote I need to know? Like, is this
No.
where we cut off or something? Like, what's going on?
Anyways, growing up in those MMOs was really fun. It was Nick, occasionally, who else would it be? My cousin.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
I mean,
Yeah.
where did we start? We started what, like on RuneScape?
Yeah, then Maple Story, then
Ooh.
what was the fighting one that your cousin was really good at?
Rumble Fighter.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, an MMORPG doesn't necessarily. Well,
It
Technically,
is a
yeah.
massive multiplayer.
yeah. So I
Well,
mean,
it was an
But
MMO.
not roleplay.
It wasn't
Yeah.
an RPG. It was an MMO.
you could roleplay though.
I mean, you can do it in any game.
And whatever that means.
Yeah, I think we all started with RuneScape, right?
I did for sure.
How long ago?
Middle school, 7th grade? 2007, actually.
Nah, dude. Actually, it was like 2005.
You
2005.
started in elementary?
I mean, I started with y'all. Yeah. Because we were still living in the south side. I didn't
Oh,
start.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't remember in elementary. I just remember playing in the little office in my house where it gets stupidly hot because there was like
Yeah,
two of
but-
us trying to fucking play in there.
But remember, we would go over to your house, right?
Yeah, but I mean, that's because you live down
we
the
would live in
street.
the south. Yeah, but so that means I didn't start middle school till we moved to a different house.
Oh, you're right.
So I was in elementary. I mean, it's super against the agreement, the terms, but I wanted to play, bro.
Under 13.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did you guys play on that dial-up?
Thankfully,
Oh
no.
my god.
No.
No,
Yeah.
we
we
were
did.
no.
We did.
2005?
Well, at your place, maybe.
I mean,
Yeah,
we had it like for like a month.
No, it was a while. We'd yell at mom like, "Mom, get off the phone. We can't play."
Get out the phone.
We were playing, you're playing RuneScape, and then you just hear the phone go off, and you're like, "No!" You just hear, and you're down. And you're like, "Not again."
Like, I honestly do not remember that whole.
You're right. Then holy crap! I thought it was just middle school. Man, we were nerds even back then.
all the time. It's a lifestyle.
Yeah, it's a
What
choice.
What about you, Darlena? Didn't play RuneScape or?
Yeah,
what
I did
MMO?
play
I mean,
RuneScape. I think I started around like 7th, 8th grade. So I started a little bit later than you guys, but I wasn't like super into it. But
Yeah.
I did do some farming on there. You know,
So,
my
just,
favorite was the
You
good
got
old
to the
woodcutting.
cows, and you were like,
Yeah.
"This is not my game. I'm out." Nah.
No. I was a casual.
Mm.
Did you ever play Maple Story? Maple Story, Darlena?
Story? No, I didn't play any Maple Story. No.
At all? Not
Just
even like
RuneScape.
not even recently, like a month
Nope.
ago or anything.
Not a
Year?
month ago. No. Not even when Maple Story 2 came out, I was like, no, I'm not gonna have
That
to play
wasn't
this.
as good though.
Look, okay, Eddie. Okay, I played Maple Story 2.
I played
right,
with you.
It wasn't the best. It did shut down in like almost a year,
Really?
but it was good.
They shut it down?
Yeah,
You
they
liked
shut it down.
it?
I mean, I thought it was fun.
Maple Story 1's still alive though.
Yeah, like I mean, I'm not saying it was bad, but
Hey, nothing beats the original.
yeah, I mean, when you played Maple Story, I mean, back in the days, we're
It's
talking
just
about so middle school.
isometric is so weird, man.
What are you talking about? Like,
The
oh,
point
Maple
of
Story
view.
2?
Yeah, the isometric view was weird. I didn't like it personally. I did like that I can build my own house, you know, freaking Minecraft, The Sims, and all that stuff. I love all that things. But I didn't really like it. I remember you complimenting me in my house. That's about it.
I don't even remember. But
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
oh my god. Okay. I mean, I had fun in the game. I did play it for a good while. Thankfully, on that one, I didn't spend money, but for sure, I know I did spend money on the first one.
I didn't spend any on Maple Story. I spent a decent amount on Cabal.
Ooh, Cabal was a good game. I didn't spend money either.
Over a course of what, 2-3 years, I think I spent like $60 on the game.
That's not that bad then.
I mean, back in the day without a job.
Hey,
Yeah.
mom.
was it your money or mom's
Yeah.
money?
Nah, even since back then, I would do a bunch of internet stuff that my dad couldn't do through his own business, so he would just pay me for it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was money
But-
that was saved up while doing hard work, you know?
Very, very hard computer work.
Yeah.
Cabal was actually it was owned by a company named what was it called? OG Planet, and they would sell their prepaid cards in the store, like at HEB and stuff.
I think
Game
it's Target.
Club.
They would sell it at different places.
There was
but
also
anyways,
Rumble Fighter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I remember always being there looking at the card, and I'd be like, I even one time I was like, you know what, dude? Let me scratch off the number and like use this code, and I won't have to pay for it. You know,
Yeah,
it's
'cause that's how it works.
genius. It did not work. You actually, later figured out that you have to like actually pay for the card, and then it activates it. But I was all like, hey, I'm getting that free money, baby. But I didn't get paid, obviously.
It didn't work out.
No, next time.
You know, I visited Cabal like 2-3 years ago, and it was overrun by Hispanic and Central American people. Like it was full of bots, and even the bots are
Full of
speaking
bots.
Spanish. The
They
bots
would
were
reply?
speaking. No, like you know how
Oh,
I was like, oh, buy bar, go to cheap at this store or
Oh,
whatever.
okay, yeah.
It was all in Spanish because no one played the
America.
game. If it's North America, yeah. I played for a
mean,
bit and I was like, I can speak to all these people, but then I prefer to not. So visited for a bit, got bored of it within a month.
Is it still going on? I don't know. If you know.
I don't know, but
I know.
their-
I know the
their-
second one came out.
Yeah, it wasn't as good. Their PvP was really freaking fun.
I really like the combo system they had going on.
Yeah. Then once you reach, I think like level 50, you can enter war. I don't know if you ever got that far.
Yeah, I would do it a lot. That I got like a red name.
Yeah.
And you
Or
to
the
jail
PK.
once you die. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they also had a jail system.
I stopped playing after that, dude.
And if you die, you would have a chance to drop your gear, which was freaking crazy. And it was cool. Like from level 50 to level 80 is just all out PvP, 50 versus 50 from the two different nations. And then if I remember correctly, after 80 or 75 or something like that, it was something like domination on Call of Duty. And then the other one was like capture the flag. It changed, which was pretty cool.
I never played any of those at all. Cause after I got to jail, I was like, peace. I'm out, dude. Good game. I'm not coming back. I'm done.
Yeah, I just played for a little bit.
To like actively stay on the game for a
For
certain
like
amount
2
of
hours or something like that.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm out, dude. Laters. I'm not staying online for this shit.
Yeah, I know, like, there was a time where, I mean, sometimes we still do it, but now I think a little bit less. But we just kept looking for new games or new MMORPGs, like me, Eddie, Marcos, and like some other friends. And we'd always just look for different games, and we kept switching. We'd only play for a while. But I think RuneScape was probably RuneScape, and I know Eddie played Cabal for a
For so long, yeah.
long time. But I feel like RuneScape was the one that we played like more of, probably. And I feel like Maple Story we played for a while, but
It
then
was second
it was-
place.
Huh?
Second
Yeah.
place. Yeah.
Yeah, but it also got like when we were playing it the first time, it was super hard to level up. And then we actually, after a while, like we stopped playing, and I think we started playing again for a little while. At least I know Marco started playing, and I started playing, and it was so much easier to level up.
I mean, I kept playing it over and over because it was so really nostalgic, right?
They made it so easy to level up, though.
Yeah.
Like, I will make it to my second and third job easily. Remember, I didn't even make it to my second job, and we played for years.
Yeah, dude. Like, you could get there in honestly like 30 minutes. It's super easy.
And the occasional holiday thing that they would do, you level up once, you get 2 extra levels.
Yeah, the burning level.
Yeah.
When Reboot, which was for those that don't know MapleStory, it was a server where it was pretty much like hardcore on MapleStory, where you can't trade items or anything like that. It was just like your own, if I'm not mistaken, and you level up by yourself, and you have to get your own loot and everything like that. And that was actually introduced probably like a couple years back, and honestly that was more fun. I mean, it's nothing like how it was back in 2005 because it is super easy to level up, right? But that was still pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie, playing that game again.
What was the highest level that you got?
On MapleStory, I think I got to like 160 something. I was trying to reach for like number rank 1 on that server for the Battle Master, I think. The staff Battle Master. I don't remember. It was like a Battle Mage. Yeah,
Battle
that
Mage,
one.
yeah.
I was trying to get rank 1, and I was like, I wasn't like top 10 or anything, but I was like close to like the top 100s, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna get there. But eventually I burn out. I bought cash.
Easily.
I got super like decked out. I was wearing a tuxedo. My staff was a laser, like a light sword from Star Wars. I was like, damn, dude, I'm looking like a sexy motherfucker. And then like I was like, all right, I don't know what to do anymore. I'm done.
You're like, I'm bored.
Yeah, I bought the money for nothing, dude. I bought it. I looked good. Took some screenshots with the guild I was in, and that was it. I never got on.
You just did it for the gram.
Yeah, I just wasted the money. It was for the gram, definitely.
So what was everybody's favorite class to play in these types of games?
I mean, you don't really have to ask me. Freaking mage. Every single MMO mage. Except for RuneScape, because it's so stupidly expensive to be a mage.
Wasn't your like name on Cabal like Eddie Wizard or something like that?
No, I did change it to BigBoyEddie, you know, with the whole big boy thing. But it's always been just the numbers because of RuneScape.
Yeah. For me, I like playing thieves. I mean, I like being the rogue. I like just chilling in the back and I don't know, we're popping up and just KOing you like it's fucking nothing. It's pretty fun.
You're that creeper in the background?
Fuck yeah, dude, all the time.
Oh, man.
You watch your back, you know I'm there. Oh shit, Eddie.
Yeah, for Cabal, I would play a lot with my cousin. My first character was a wizard. I only got him to like level 70. It was because they had 2 systems. It was a leveling up system and the skill system. I don't know if you remember. Like back in the day, before they updated and made it easier, you can be like level 100 but be a very low skill. So you couldn't use the level 100 skills, where you would have to train your skills. Remember that?
Yeah.
So let's say the skill set will go by 10s, and I think it would be like up to level 90, which was like Grandmaster or something like that, where you get all the cool skills. And they also nerfed it. You could have been a level 30 that had unlocked Grandmaster skills, so you can be like a level 30 and you already had like the level 90 skills, which is a lot of people. I did that once, which was pretty fun. People would try to PK you, like kill you outside of town, and they couldn't kill you because you have all these strong skills and they buff you. But then they nerfed it and they tied it to your level, so as you level up you get your skills, which was kind of boring. But the highest level I got to was, I believe, 130, which was the highest level. I think at the time was 155.
Damn, you're close.
Yeah, but it got ridiculous. Like it would take you a week to level up once in those areas.
Damn.
To level up once? Wow,
Yeah.
that's such a grind.
It would take forever, so I got bored.
Yeah, I would too. Yeah,
You're
I
not
guess
a
for
real
me.
grinder, Lord. Sorry.
Bro, you get bored even faster. What are you talking about?
Okay,
Darlena?
well, for me, I like playing the ranger slash the archer. 'Cause I like shooting those arrows, pew pew.
Pew,
But
pew,
I
pew.
from my play style though, I kind of play like a melee character, so I'd be like shooting them in the face.
Okay. Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
screw a bow. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
get a
screw it.
crossbow and put multi-shot on it. Make it a shotgun real quick.
Yep. Just shoot him with point blank in the face.
Yeah. And you
No,
know,
of course
I know you. If I'm not wrong, you didn't really play that many MMORPGs, right? It was mostly MOBAs.
Yeah, mostly MOBAs, but I do play like some RPGs, just not like MMO type RPGs. You know, like
Oh, okay.
I play ARPGs, and there was one game a long time ago that I used to play I really liked was Lord of the Rings. I played it
Ooh.
on the PS2. Yeah, it was so good. I love playing Legolas in that, so that's why I like playing Archer. That's when my
Yeah.
love for Archer started. Was way back.
You were playing what? Sorry.
Lord of the Rings.
No, but class or Mogus or what?
Legolas. Legolas was the name of the character in Lord of the Rings that I
Oh.
played.
Honestly, I don't know much about Lord of the Rings.
He's the archer.
Lord of the Rings. Oh no. Well, yeah, he's a really cool, badass archer.
Okay.
Yeah, that's also my favorite character in that.
I will say I actually feel I didn't play that Lord of the Rings, but I watched the movies back in the day. I haven't really watched them in a long time, but honestly, that's why I also like to play. I like to play Archer, but actually when I play like MMORPGs, I don't always play an Archer. I just play like random classes. But in my D&D campaigns, I always like to play as the Archer, and I always imagine him, and that's pretty much how I like. Well, that's why I like playing Archer as well. But I actually play the faraway Archer, the one that's running all the time to make sure he doesn't get hit, but does those shots.
So you play it right. I see.
Like
I
a
tried
coward.
Whoa! It's tactical retreat. What are you talking about?
This guy playing D&D without going in and sneaking behind them? Who are you, dude?
Dude, it's because you just do it from far away, You see him, you shoot him, and then you run away to another post, then you shoot him, and then hopefully, your guy's over there actually tanking, and you're like, okay, I'm Gucci.
Hopefully he's tanking. Hopefully.
Yeah, or you become the tank by running around.
Like that time that I played what was like MMO that you didn't like, Marcos, because it was like third person and like you had to aim your
Oh.
spells.
It wasn't because you had to aim your spells. It was just the targeting system was horrible.
Because it was just mouse based. There was no login or anything.
Terra. It was
Yeah.
Terra.
And I know most MMOs do this, but in that one, I would, even though I was the healer, I would end up being the tank. Because since I'm healing everybody, the freaking boss would automatically start aiming at you.
So basically, Paladin.
Yeah, that's what I ended up turning into. Even though I was technically just a healer.
I'm just healing, guys. Leave me alone.
So you like to play MMOs that require no skill, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Sounds about right for Marcos.
Ooh. Excuse me?
You can't hit them with your spells or what?
Excuse me, I play as a rogue. I am
Oh,
doing.
then
You
have
know
to-
I'm always on the top DPS charts.
Nah.
Okay?
When it
Nah.
has auto lock,
No.
Yeah, when it has auto lock.
Oh, okay, buddy. So did any of y'all ever play I mean, we were just talking about it, right? But like, do y'all play D&D at all or no?
Very rarely, because it's very time consuming.
I think I played for the first time like a few months ago with y'all.
Oh, yeah.
With
I
our-
played it. Even before that, I've always wanted to try it, and then
Mhm.
when I first started getting into D&D, I was surprised at how much
much?
you had to put into character creation.
Ooh.
And staying in
Yeah.
character is really hard, at least for me.
Well, there's different levels of like playing D&D.
Yeah,
You're learning, and
but-
then like becoming not cosplaying, but
role playing.
Role playing.
role playing the actual character. That's like intermediate or expert level.
Yeah, but it makes it more fun. But it's just really hard to get into that mindset because I've known you guys for so long. I just want to talk to you like I usually do, but I have to stop myself. Like, wait, this is the first time I just met them.
Yeah. Every time I do that, I've restarted campaigns with a couple of friends. We've restarted like 4 or 5 times already. And every time we do it differently. Sometimes we actually have a map so you can see. Sometimes we actually do it with nothing. But I've never gotten past level 3 or level 4 because something happens and we have to stop playing because somebody can't make it. And then we're like, we'll do it next week, and next week never comes, and then we restart the campaign again.
So basically, how when we play with Darlena, we're like, oh yeah, next week, we're gonna set for sure. I'm writing the story, the script is going down, but next week.
George never finished his story, bro.
Hey George, if you're listening, what's going on? Are we gonna continue? Like, you
I
want
am.
D&D?
I also stole all of the
I've
XP.
been waiting.
Remember that, Marcos? Me stealing all the
Don't
XP.
even remember. All right, so everybody, story time. We're playing our D&D session. We're trying to help out this lady where her kids got lost. We ended up in this cave. We're talking about like goblin-sized cave, like probably as big as my room, which isn't that big for FYI. And basically, he's playing as a mage. Eddie loves mages.
As I do.
Yeah, so he's like, you know what? Let me bust out the spell book. Looks through it. We're surrounded by people. Let's blast everyone around me. And, for whatever reason, George doesn't want to share the XP. For whatever reason, he's just like, you know what, Eddie? I'm gonna cast this spell, dude. Casts it, kills everybody around us, damages. So he doesn't care. He's getting the XP, baby. He doesn't even
killed
care.
them.
He's like, oh, give me that EXP, baby.
I'm
Oh.
level 2 and everyone's still
That's
at level 1 with 0 experience.
Oh my
The rest of us are like falling over. We hurt. Help.
Yeah,
I'm over
missing
here
half their
crippled,
health.
missing an arm. Sir, I need some help. He's like, hey, I got the XP, baby.
hmm
Hey,
Eddie
but
in a
let's talk
nutshell.
about that other incident where we were going into a room, and then there's these defenseless poor goblin babies all laying
Ooh.
on their beds asleep. And who, Mr. Rogue,
Hey.
coming clutch?
Hey.
You go Goblin Slayer.
Hey, I saw the loot. I got the loot. I put it in my fucking bag. I don't care. I had to kill him
Freaking-
for the loot.
Bunch of children for it.
Hey,
He's
I
the
got
next
some
Goblin
loot.
Slayer, man. If you let them live, they'll be vengeful. They'll come back.
true. I haven't seen the anime, but true.
Wow, you should see it.
Great anime. But I will say that they could have helped us. You never know. Maybe they could have helped us
Dude.
find what we were looking for.
Bro,
Maybe
What if
we
it was
don't
the
know.
kids that
haven't-
we were looking for?
Yeah.
first of all, this lady never said there were there are goblin children. Second of all, who would be like, oh, these humans right here? Oh, y'all need help? I got you. Don't even sweat it. Fuck no, dude. They would kill us. They'll start crying.
I'll give it to Marcos. We are at their home invading them, so I'm pretty sure those kids would not be happy to see us.
But would they kill us though?
Dude,
Do they have like
maybe.
eyes hiding under their pillows or something?
look, for all we know, there could have been an alarm system.
Alarm system.
Somehow.
It would have gone off by the time we got to that room.
Hey, you never know. Maybe they had this like alarm screech or something. We don't know.
They would have gone off before we got there.
But they're dead now. And I got some good loot, so it's all worth it.
Okay, well, good for you. Ready, set, and done. Okay.
I mean, do you guys have ever played LARP? Have y'all LARPed before?
No.
Never. Nope.
We
Have you?
So for those who don't know, LARP is live action role playing, and there was a time back when we were with iNation, may they rest in peace. We were hosting a tournament at the STCE, and there was this like group that they were for whatever reason hosting a LARP competition, and I like swords. I mean, I think it's pretty cool, and so I was like, I'm gonna go try that out. So I'm just like, oh yeah, I'd like to sign up for this, whatever this is, fighting each other. I'm down. And we sign up. I win first place because I'm a fucking badass. Hey, what can I say? And then they're like, oh, well, if you want to, play more, we do meet every Sunday, by the way. And I'm like, what are y'all talking about? What is this? And they're like, well, it's, LARPing, live action role playing, and you're your own character. You have different classes. And I start looking it up all, and I'm just like, dude, this is fucking amazing, bro. And then I show up, and they're like, all right, so then what's your character name? And I'm like, what? What's that? You're not playing as yourself. We're in the medieval ages. Who are you? I was like, you know what? I'll get back to you. And that's where my name came from. I love the name Leonardo, so I was like, you know what? First name, Leo. I like playing as a rogue. You know what else is in the, being sneaky and stuff? The darkness. So I was like, you know what? Erebus, which is the Greek god of darkness, for those who don't know. And that's how my name came above. But y'all should totally roleplay, by the way.
Damn, that's a solid origin story right there.
Hell yeah. Main character, FYI.
Did you ever visit them again after you made the name?
I played a couple of weeks with them, but as I started getting busier with life and just didn't have the time to go every Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both would go. You would like get XP and stuff. It's like you're doing it's an MMORPG except
in real life.
It was pretty interesting, but it's also expensive because you need to build your weapons and then like make sure that they're up to protocol.
Yeah, they have like a whole handbook of not tos and what counts as a weapon, and a dagger could only be like 1 foot with it's pretty intense. It was fun, I'm not gonna lie.
It's to not hurt people.
They have it all thought out now.
These people, they're older. I was like high school, so I was like 16, 17. These were, older. They're adults. Dude, it might have been a foam sword, but that shit hurt, bro.
Well, yeah, it's hard foam.
They know how to hit hard, because some people, they don't call their hits. So they're like, you know what? Oh, you didn't feel that? I'm just going to hit you harder then. Bah! That shit hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in that one, it actually sucked to be like ranger and like mages and stuff like that. Because the bullets don't just come back. You have to go and go pick them up.
Gotta go pick them up.
And then like for mages, it would take like 6 hours to do anything. They'd have to like yell out a whole like paragraph, and then that was their spell, and then they threw a little ball. And then you have to hit the little ball.
And if you don't, well, that's a waste of the spell. Oh well.
I feel like it would be super easy to dodge those.
Yeah, everybody was running around. You can imagine like everybody just running around, and then like everybody has swords and shields and stuff, and you're just like slamming each other, and yeah, but you have HP and stuff, so you're like, I'm out.
You determine how much damage you take.
So it would just be like one hit would be like, let's say they would hit your arm. That would be your arm, so you would put it behind you, and that's gone.
Tis
so
but a scratch.
You lose an arm.
Basically, you just lost your arm, dude. Like, you could still fight, whatever. And then if they would hit your other arm, well, you're armless, but that would be your life. So then, like, I'm dead, and you're just like, you're out, And then there was also like, if you lost one leg, you would have to like kneel it back pretty much. So you would have to be on one leg. If you want, you could jump. but that would be really hard to keep it up for a long time. So you would just like crawl on one leg. You know, it's pretty fun though. I do kind of miss it.
It seems
then
rough.
they also had like a quest, so they would make like a big like they would invite people from other like factions, like places.
Kingdoms, I think.
Yeah,
that's what they call
kingdoms, or I forgot what they were called. And they would come to your like park or wherever they would meet up, and they would set up like a whole section of this is where you belong, and you know the quest, you have to go this way and that way. You know, it was pretty fun. You met amazing people, and you know, I would go back again if I knew what was going on.
You think they still do it?
I mean, I
Right,
wouldn't
not
doubt
right
it.
now.
I
Well,
mean,
yeah, obviously, but I'm saying
thank
like,
you, Corona.
do you think they would still do it recently?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
I mean, if there's people, why not?
That's true.
The only thing I didn't like about the one here is didn't have that many people. Yeah, there was a good amount of people, but like I wanted 20 plus. You know, big, huge ass people, build a tent, you name it, bro. But nah, it was never nothing like that.
Would you ever try it, Eddie?
No, that sounds painful.
Darlena?
Weak sauce.
I think I would just be a spectator for this.
It
I
was
feel
fun.
like I have a lot of entertainment watching it happen.
I mean, my entertainment was in the fights. That was the fun part for me, at least.
Oh yeah, and people would also get like leather armor and shit.
Yep. So there was
Oh.
a whole armor system and everything. Like you could actually make chain armor and it would count as armor. So like let's say
Yeah.
you were wearing a chain armor on your arm and they would hit you, you'd be like -1, and then you would still use it, right? Whatever. It
You
was
just wear a
pretty
chain
cool.
necklace.
Didn't you
I
try
mean-
making a chain armor with like the little soda tops?
Not that I know of.
I remember someone doing that in high school. I don't know if they bought it or something. You know, like the things that you use to open the cans.
Yeah,
Little,
the aluminum
things.
cans.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing someone getting a lot of them, but that I know of, I never tried making one.
Sounds hard.
Would have been cool though.
Yeah.
Would have been a lot cooler if you did though.
Have you guys ever crafted weapons? And I mean, I know besides me and Marcos, I know we made for that. I don't know, did you all ever craft any things like that or any other things?
No, not really.
No.
What about like Halloween? 'Cause,
Halloween.
you know, you're kind of
yeah,
role playing.
Or cosplaying?
The closest thing I've made for Halloween was probably like basically a pillowcase with arms, like holes for arms, a hole for the head, and then
yeah.
I went as the Grudge. I painted my
Oh.
face white and everything.
I was gonna say, were you going as a ghost?
That's what I was picturing.
Spooky.
Yeah, I made a little white, like a white dress,
Uh-huh.
and then I had black hair at the time, so I just put it like all over my face, painted my face white, and then I was Grudge.
Mm.
And I went to school like that, and I scared a lot of people, so yeah, it worked.
But you were like, ooh, I'm a
No.
ghost. Nah.
Walk around normally. I was like, I'm just trying to
Okay.
get to class, guys. Walk around with my books.
Yeah. Guys, leave me alone. I don't want pictures. Don't you see I'm
Yeah.
trying to read?
Yeah, but otherwise, I would just buy my costumes. It's just a lot easier for me. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree. I've never done anything crazy like that. For a senior week, for those who don't know, here in America, there's a senior week where you pretty much each day, well, here in our city, each day you have the ability to dress up for like 1 week will be past
One day.
well, like, you know, out of the 7 days, each day would be different. One of the days would be like Flash to the Past, or I'm probably saying that wrong, whatever. Second would be like 80s or your favorite cartoon or whatever, something like that. There was this one that it was Flash to the Past or whatever. And I was like, you know what? I'm from Roman. Like, I'm from the Roman Empire. I'm gonna wear a toga. And my dumbass, you know, I just put on some briefers. I'm like, you know what? You know what Romans wear? They just wear like a sheet all over you, right? Yeah. So I just got a bed sheet. I put it around myself, tied a little knot up here, and I was like, I'm going to school. This is the perfect costume. It was not. It was fucking garbage. I looked like a guy with a sheet on, and that was it.
Like people didn't recognize.
No, hell no, dude. Everybody's like, everybody would probably look at me like, what the fuck is this guy doing, bro? I didn't have any clothes under besides my briefs, which was fucking cold to BH. Regret it 10 out of 10. I have some pictures, but I'll never post them online. Biggest mistake of my life.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we also did some like different costumes for high school, but the ones I remember right now, like recently when I did a cosplay that I was trying to do for an anime thing, but I tried it for Halloween first, and it was damn it, I'm blanking out on the name, but the guy from Hero Academia, and I tried to make like the legs, like, cause the character Tensalida, I think that's how you say his name, something like that.
Oh, okay.
He has like legs or quads that have like engines on them, so they have like pipes sticking out of their like legs. So I was trying to make that, and I literally spent maybe like 2 weeks, you know. I was like trying different things, got toilet paper, like the inside of the toilet paper, and then like cut those in pieces and painted it. I got some PVC pipes and painted them, and tried out different things and tried sticking them to my legs and seeing how that goes. But you know, after I was like, okay, this one seems to be working, and then we actually went to like, with some friends, we went to like a club, right? And we went out there, and those things just flew off like nothing. They were gone. And I was like, wow, I spent all these hours building this thing for nothing. Now I can't even take this to actual convention because I don't have it, or I have to make it again. I'm too lazy to make it again. It was funny, but it was fun to make, but I'm like, oh my god, this is hard. Maybe next time I should just buy things.
Yeah, I feel like it takes a lot of time and dedication to, you know, make things for your costume, because you have to go out and buy the materials, and fabric is not very cheap if you're like.
It really isn't. It really isn't.
Yeah, I've never made anything like at all, ever.
At all? Not even like shirt, tie dye, nothing.
Maybe tie dye for school, but yeah, for school, but that was like a long time ago.
Damn, man.
I was just saying, like, from as far back as I remember, it was just a tie-dye shirt, but I've never done anything. It looks cool, but it's just a lot of work that has to go into it, and I'm not that very, I guess, for lack of a better term, artistic. So I never really just bothered. Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. Who would have thought a good idea was just to put a sheet around you? Let's be honest.
If you're being a ghost.
God damn.
I mean, that's what people do, right? They put a little hole.
I should have been a ghost, dude. Flash from the past. I'm old. I'm a ghost. Oh, well.
Yeah, like, I know whenever I go to conventions, specifically anime conventions, all I do is I play Pokemon. I gotta catch them all, because I always appreciate everybody's cosplay. I think it's always super cool. So I just go around taking pictures of all the different people. And actually, this past time, mine was, I ended up cosplaying as Leorio from Hunter x Hunter, but it was not a very hard cosplay. But it was hard to get the things, because the cosplay is honestly like a guy in a suit with a briefcase, but nobody uses briefcases anymore. I couldn't find one. It was so hard to find. I had to buy it. I was like, wow. I was like, maybe I'll just go to, you know, Goodwill and find one. But no, I had to specifically buy one just for that. But it was surprisingly accepted. Like, a lot of people actually recognized me, even though, like, the biggest thing that made me stand apart from like a normal person was a pin that said my number.
Oh my god.
my entrance number from the exams.
Yeah, from the
Um,
anime.
Yeah, it was pretty cool though. Like a lot of people actually stopped me to take pictures, and then I had a whole squad, right? Like we have like 8 or 9 people dressed up, and we
Mhm.
actually some people stopped us, or they stopped me and they wanted to take a picture with me, but I was like, wait, I have my squad, and I have to go get my squad. So we took a picture with the whole squad, and then they ended up putting it on Reddit. It was pretty cool. I was like, whoa.
Real quick, hey, hold up, my squad's coming. Roger. We got a group picture at the next to this museum or whatever. Yeah, everybody come down, quick, go. 10-4, I'm on my way.
Yeah, like, but these guys are like super like full, right? There's just a bunch of people, but like there's these people that are like, I mean, like the crazy people that actually get paid for like going to conventions because they cosplay. And it's just like crazy level of detail. I don't know. I always like think it's super awesome. Whenever I see them, I'm like, I want to do that. And then I'm trying over here, and I'm like, nah, this ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, this ain't it, Chief. This ain't working out.
And it's really cool just to see it all, though. Like, see what people come up with. And, like, how the level of creativity is amazing.
Yeah, totally agree.
Thank you for listening, everybody. Please like us and follow us in our different social medias. And this is SavePoint signing off.